G'day everyone and welcome to Retrospectreviews. I'm Vince and today we're diving into the classic dungeon crawling world of Eye of the Beholder, the 1991 game that brought the intricate and perilous Dungeons & Dragons universe to our computer screen. So let's dive into the nostalgic journey through the labyrinth depths of Waterdeep. Released by Strategic Simulation Incorporated, or SSI, Eye of the Beholder is the first-person, real-time dungeon crawler that tasks players with exploring the dark and dangerous sewers beneath the city of Waterdeep. Your mission? To uncover the sinister force threatening the city and bring it to justice. Before we delve deeper, let me share a personal story. The first time I heard about Eye of the Beholder was through an issue of the Amiga magazine Amiga format. The vivid description and exciting screenshots captured my imagination immediately. However, my first opportunity to play the game came in somewhat unconventional manner. I got my hands on a pirated copy from my swap group. A common practice back then among gaming enthusiasts. It might not have been the most legitimate way to acquire a game, but it was how many of us shared and discovered new titles in those days. The one tiny drawback to having a copied version of the game was the tragic absence of the manual, a little booklet that wasn't just a guide to avoiding turning the game discs into a paperweight, but also the key to bypassing the nefarious 90s version of a bouncer, the dreaded copy protection. Picture this. You're all set to dive into the pixelated depths, only to be halted by a stern demand for a keyword from the manual you don't have. Talk about buzzkill. But hey, the game developers weren't total killjoys. They let you blissfully enjoy level 1 before pulling the rug from under you. It was like saying, go ahead, have a taste. But if you want the full meal, cough up some cash or wait until Santa slides a legitimate copy under the tree. Of course, the underground game-swapping community wasn't going to stand for such shenanigans. Entered the cracked version, where some wizard hacker had waved their digital wand, disabled the copy protection, and allowing you to sail past with a simple press of the enter key. It was like slipping the bouncer with a fake ID and strolling into level 2 without a care in the world. But oh, the manual was more than just a glorified key to the kingdom. It held secrets. Secrets that could leave you wandering through the rest of the game, muttering to yourself, if I only had that damn manual. The excitement of loading up Eye of the Beholder for the first time had my head swimming with the thought of adventures to come ahead. The game starts with a robust character creation system, allowing you to form a party of 4 adventurers, each with their own unique class, race, and abilities. Whether you preferred the brute strength of a fighter, the magical powers of a mage, or the healing touch of a cleric, there's a role for everyone in this epic quest. One of the standout features of Eye of the Beholder is its real-time combat system. Unlike the turn-based mechanics of many other RPGs of the era, this game requires quick thinking and strategic planning to survive the relentless onslaught of monsters lurking in the shadows. From kobold, skeleton, zombies, all the way up to beholders, every encounter is a test of your party's mettle. But it's not all about combat. The game also challenges your wits with a variety of puzzles and traps. Finding the hidden switches, avoiding deadly pitfalls, and deciphering cryptic clues are all part of the experience. These elements add a layer of complexity and immersion, making each level feel like a true test of your adventurous prowess. Visually, Eye of the Beholder was impressive for its time. The detailed sprite-based graphics and atmospheric sound designs drew you into the dark, oppressive world of the dungeon. The eerie music and ambient sounds heightened the tensions, keeping you on edge as you explored the labyrinth corridors. Progression through the dungeon, you'll find key items and artifacts that are critical to your success. And of course, no dungeon crawler would be complete without formidable bosses guarding the most critical areas. These encounters are both thrilling and challenging, requiring careful preparation and strategy. As beloved as Eye of the Beholder is, it also came with its fair share of frustrations. You know, those "oh, what the" moments? Let's talk about the map, or the lack of the auto map. Players had to draw their own maps by hand. That's right, no in-game map to guide you through the labyrinth corridors of water-deep sewers. One wrong turn and you could be wandering aimlessly for hours. And do I remember getting hopelessly lost more times than I care to admit. And boy, when that first happens, you were disorientated and lost. Next, talking about being disorientated, were the traps and secret doors. Oh, did they catch us off guard. Without a thief with high enough skills, you'll be stepping into traps left and right, often resulting in paralyzing or dead party members. And don't even get me started on the secret doors, and some of them were nearly impossible to spot without meticulously checking every single wall tile. It was a real pain to lose a critical party member because of an unexpected trap. You'd have to reload your saved game and hope for better luck next time round. Speaking of critical party members, the spell casting system wasn't exactly user-friendly. Memorizing spells in advance meant you had to predict what you needed, which wasn't always easy, and if you ran out of spells during the tough battle, you were pretty much toast. Not to mention, if you didn't have the manual, you were out of luck. The spell codes were in there, and good luck casting anything without them. And then there were the monsters. Some of the enemy encounters were downright brutal, especially if you weren't prepared. Running into a group of mind flyers or beholders could end your adventure in a heartbeat. The combat could be unforgiving, and without the right strategy you'd be reloading your saved game more often than not. The difficulty spikes were real and could catch even the most experienced player off guard. Let's not forget inventory management. With limited space and the need to carry essential items like food and torches, deciding what to keep and what to leave behind was a constant struggle. Do I keep the powerful weapon, or do I carry more food to survive longer? Decisions. It added a layer of strategy, sure, but it could be incredibly frustrating. Despite all the frustrations, Eye of the Beholder is a timeless classic that captures the essence of Dungeons & Dragons in a captivating and challenging video game format. Its blend of real-time combat, interactive puzzles, and atmospheric design makes it a must-play for any RPG enthusiast. Well, that's my review of Eye of the Beholder. If you haven't experienced this gem of a game yet, I highly recommend you give it a try. And for those of you who have, I'd love to hear your thoughts and favourite memories in the comments below. And don't forget to like and share. And if you'd like to see some gameplay of this next week, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when that video goes up. Well, until next time, keep adventuring, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!